Okay, so you name drop.
Yeah.
So you sprint on out of there, and you see people start to look over you. They start talking among themselves, but uh, the general look on the street now of people who looked at that is something like, wait, what's going on with these guys? Like, what's wrong with this dude?
You see, what I'm trying to do is paint us off as batshit fucking insane so nobody bets for us, besides the dwarf.
I mean, you're definitely doing that.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. All right, so actually, you said something very interesting that I can then lead off of. So,
All right.
So, as you guys are walking back down, you walk past a small alley, right, in between these shops. And who's walking in front? John or...
Oh,
Probably
John, left
John.
first.
John is walking in front? Okay, so John walks past the alley. Either of you perception check.
14.
19.
19. Okay. So, John, what you notice is there is a very large dragonborn man standing in that alley. Like, you pass by him, and he's very clearly getting ready to go grab Giron.
I see.
Is that it?
Okay, I guess I stop.
You piece of shit!
John keeps walking.
I'd have mine too. Yeah, I guess I stop and I fall back, so I'm standing like next to Jerry on the alley side as we walk past it.
Okay, so he's still gonna go for it, right? He's going to reach out and grab Giron's arm and try and pull him into the alley.
All right, I'm definitely going to like grab his arm. You might not want to do that, boy.
Shit.
Hey, famous here. Hands off merchandise, please.
Shut up!
Stop it,
Shut
Jerry.
up! Shut up! Get in
Please.
here!
All right, I take a step into the alley. You clearly got something to say to us, so...
Yeah, you said raid in that bar, didn't you? Who the fuck are you?
He might know.
Who are you?
Name's John.
And as I said,
And you?
Jiron, thou attack. You can call me Jerry. Please let go of my arm. Kind of hurts.
You got ins with Red?
We might.
Possibly.
What's it to you?
I need to get into New York. I ain't exactly welcome there anymore. You got ins with him? Or not?
We're going to need a lot more information before we tell you anything else.
Shit.
Yeah, for all you know, I might have been lying in there, but I might not have been.
Shut up, Jerry.
It won't hurt me to say this anyway, because if you don't have ins with Red, there's nothing you could do about it anyway. But, look, my friend, right? Not me, definitely not me, has a lot of money stored up in a safe house, but got kicked out of New York and isn't exactly welcome back anymore because he might have accidentally messed with some guys that, in retrospect, it makes a lot of sense that Red wouldn't like him having messed with.
All right, I'll tell you what. We got that big race tonight. Now, assuming we survive, we'll meet up somewhere. You can give us a story straight.
No. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? What I'm saying is, would you be able to get Red to lift the ban on me? You think that's something you could do?
Well, assuming we do have connections with him, and you're going to compensate for us for this, you can talk to him.
All right. Do you have any way of proving this? Like, can you prove that you have connections to Red?
I can.
Well, we'll talk about it tonight.
I can. If you please let go of me.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So, all I want from you, Mister. What was your name?
Shit.
How do you not name this guy?
No, I did.
Zep,
He's
turn it
giving
off.
you a fake name.
Oh.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah. Shit.
Shady Alley. Here's my real name and
Call
my
me-
social security number.
Oh, okay.
Call me
Okay.
Direwolf.
What is your friend's name so we know who to lift the ban on?
You can call me Direwolf.
Do you do Minecraft videos?
He probably would.
Oh my god. All right. So, Mr. Wolf.
Look, I don't want to give you. Look, I don't want. If it doesn't go well, I don't want to know that I'm trying to get back in, right?
All right. So we can use pseudonyms. You can call me Raoul if you want. If you're one of those people that likes those fake names. But anyway, all you need to do is make sure we survive. Do your best to make sure we survive. Or make an effort
Jerry, please.
to make sure we survive. And
Can you prove that you have connections to Red? Show me the evidence now,
is that
up front.
so I'm just gonna like snap my fingers and I'm going to
Play back one of the many phone calls that you've had specifically with Red, or when you rode in the car with him.
I was going for riding in the car just when we were talking about stuff that isn't important or relevant to
Yeah,
our
yeah.
quest. It's like
So he's gonna be listening to that. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Shit. All right. So you're in this race, right?
Yep.
You need to win for
Right.
some reason. I'm not gonna ask why. Everybody's got their reasons.
I wouldn't be able to tell you even if you did ask.
That's disconcerting. But what do you need? What can I do for you? What do you want me to do?
What can you do for us, Jerry?
what would you say your capabilities are as far as sabotage or throwing something to either assist us or hinder?
Sabotage, I
Sabotage.
would say, is my yes.
So
I don't know if you caught the hints from all the things I was saying, well, with the smuggling and the hiding and the me being in this alley, but this is kind of my thing.
all right. Well,
I thought that was self-evident, but apparently I was wrong. I apologize.
oh,
Hey, we don't know. Maybe you're skilled in throwing stuff, Jerry.
I like the John pants today.
John, you really do not have to take out your anger at that dwarf on me, okay? Like, I know she wasn't very nice to you, but come on. Anyway,
That dwarf, I like that dwarf.
anyway. So,
Everyone's bullying Jerry today.
so I convinced the Dune Walker, whatever goblins to sabotage. I think we said grenade bike, so we're gonna have them swing some grenades into someone else's vehicle. So that's probably gonna cause at least.
Keep your damn voice down.
Sorry. It's-
Does everyone we meet have to know our entire
well,
plan?
this guy does.
Do I?
Well,
Was he?
Does he?
who
I'm
does
just
it?
gonna go out on a limb here. Assume we ain't gonna cross that highway guy.
I don't think we really want to. I don't know if. Are you scared of Highway Star like everyone else here?
Yes.
Okay. So I won't make you do that. That's.
Hold on 1 second. Here's a good thing for you to do. Just, how about, who are you,
Jerry, I swear to God.
Jerry?
Wait.
Who are you more
Who is the number one threat to us?
Who
Jesus
are you more
Christ.
scared of? Highway Star or Red? Say that to his face.
Okay. All right. Who are you more scared of? Highway Star or Red? You know, the guy I just showed you?
I'm not going to edit that, by the way. I'm going to leave in Michael directly telling you what to do.
It's fine. I don't care.
Oh my God, I'm in here thinking like, gee, is this what it's like to be you, Michael?
Yes.
Probably. We're all Michael on this blessed day.
I was thinking like having him go sabotage some more shit, but whatever. Okay.
I assumed that was coming.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. But, okay, if I'm going after Highway Star, rules have changed then. I don't give a shit if you make it out or not, right? If I'm going after Highway Star, you need to let me in now, right? You can call up Red and tell him to let me in if you guys live, okay? But I'm going to fuck with his shit and then I'm going to bolt,
Well, we do have a.
right? I can't
Your
be
call,
sticking.
Jerry.
I cannot stick around and wait and see if you guys live.
So let's just assume I have the walkie-talkie then.
Yeah, like Just something.
Pull it out.
There's incentive for you guys to live, but you know what? Actually, fuck it. Let me in if you live or not.
That kind of is a deal breaker there because we kind of do need to live.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jerry. You're missing an important question here. What's in it
Yeah,
for
what
us?
is in it for us
Aside
besides just sabotaging Highway Star?
You said you got some treasure, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we're letting you in, whether we live or not, if we live, we get some of that treasure.
All right. There.
Is that fair, Jay?
I'll send it your way when I get there.
All right, so
He's not going to send it our way when he gets there.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Yeah, you could roll insight on that.
It's a good thing that no one has a bonus to insight. It's a 10.
10? Okay. You can't really get a beat.
That's an 8.
You can't really get a beat on him for this, but you don't really need insight to just think this through logically. So, you would be essentially establishing some sort of deal with Red as the medium.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he would be able to get into Red City and then pull the fast one on you like that?
Not really, no.
No.
I mean, we have no real way of knowing.
I mean, you do kind of have a way of knowing which is Red.
He does kind of have kobolds that appear and disappear. They're really good at that.
Yeah.
And I just kind of figured we weren't telling Red everything. Are we explaining to him the whole thing?
He would know anyway. He would know anyway.
Yeah, he's been watching. All right, so
All right.
we're gonna call Red.
Okay. You're just going to call him up? Hell yeah. So, he's going to just pick up. You're going to hear some noise in the background. You're going to hear a little click.
All right.
Hello? This better be important.
Relatively important.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jiron.
It might be a matter of
Nice.
life or death here.
Look, I'm right in the middle of a movie. It just got to the good part. I have a lot of popcorn, a bit too much butter on it. You know, the part where it gets a little bit soggy, but it's still really good. And I'd like to get back to that.
Yeah, Red. We'll get right back to that. We just need you to. Apparently, you banished some dire wolf guy. This dragonborn over here. I'm like losing how to describe this guy to him. Said he has some treasure.
Yeah, okay.
I think he was blue.
Okay, so the way that this guy looks, I didn't describe exactly how this guy looks. This guy is a blue dragonborn. His skin is like a deep aqua blue, right? He is fairly scrawny, like kind of looking like a punk young 20-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't have a ton of meat on him. He is wearing road leathers, you know, like he's trying to look like a biker, right? And very, as far as like noticeable features, his teeth are all jacked up.
All right, so I got this blue dragonborn here that we ran into, and he says that he got banished from New York, but he wants back. He doesn't seem that threatening to me, at least.
All right, you got a name? Who is he?
He called himself Direwolf, but what's your real name, dude? I know! Same reaction.
That. Okay, is he on? Is he there? Is he within earshot?
He is. You're kind of on speaker.
What an idiot! That's the fake name he used when he was smuggling things in.
Oh, come on, dude.
He didn't even change it. You would think you would give a different fake name.
Wait. Just a second.
Okay,
here,
why does he need to get in? Please, just why does he need to get in?
Apparently, he has some treasure that he left in New York or something.
Right, but
Okay,
why do you
Why should
want
Red let
him
back
in?
Because he's going to
the
sabotage
question.
this crazy race.
Keep your voice down.
Sabotage.
That's Direwolf there.
Well, you see, sir, we kind of got ourselves into a life or death predicament here. He's going to help us out of it.
Oh, I see.
Just
All right. you've put me in a difficult position then where if I say no, I could potentially be directly leading to your death, which would then lead to you not going to that bunker in Denver, the one that I wanted you to go to.
Has there been a conversation with Red where we literally have not put him into a bad position?
So,
Well, it sounds like he's going to leave right after.
then you're saying that my investment in that new gear, by the way, you didn't even call me to say thanks. I'm not upset about that or anything. I understand you're busy, but new gear and everything, didn't even call. But if you're telling me then that my investment would potentially be squandered by me not letting this small-time petty criminal back into my city, who will, and by the way, he's listening, right?
Yep.
If he tries anything like that again, I'm going to eat him. Take me off of speaker for a second.
Sure thing.
I'm not actually going to do that. I don't do that. They taste disgusting, but he's dumb enough to believe it. Put it back on speaker.
All right, here we go.
And furthermore, other things. So, yes, that can be arranged, but don't try anything in my city ever again. Okay? Now, I have important business to get back to. Please don't bother me anymore tonight.
All right. You enjoy that movie there, Red?
I most certainly will.
Click. All right, so Mr. Direwolf.
Alright, so you get off the phone with Red, and this scrawny dragonborn is going to turn back. He's going to turn to John, right? He's going to go, alright, who do you need me to... What do you want me to do?
I would really like it if you would
Did you just crash again?
stop that Highway Star guy from beating us in that race.
Do you have any ideas? I'm not exactly like... I don't have something up my sleeve already to deal with him.
Well, I'm thinking
Did you have any ideas?
remote detonated explosives would be pretty cool.
Native explosives. You got any?
Nope.
I don't have any.
That's a shame.
We might
Gary,
be
you
able
got
to make
anything?
some.
Did you just say no, we don't have remote
I don't
detonated
know.
explosions? My dude.
That's why I'm asking Jerry.
My dude. Who is Dr. Pat Normstrom?
We can have some explosions from him.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Direwolf, I'll just call you that. Come back over here with us. We're with Dr. Robo. I'm not sure if you know her, but we'll get you some explosives.
He's looking markedly less confident about this after hearing Dr. Robo. Just like oh, jeez.
Oh, so you do know her then. Good. Come on.
Okay. So you guys head on back. You're now it looks like word has kind of spread and people are looking at you a lot.
Shit.
Like looking at you, whispering.
We probably should have had him go separately.
Yeah, maybe. But you do notice that before you kind of blended in seamlessly, and now you're standing out. But people aren't exactly looking at you in like a, oh shit, big dick on campus. They're looking at you in a dead man walking.
Yeah.
Sort of way.
John thinks this is pretty cool.
Nice. So you guys walk back to the garage, and you see Dr. Robo sitting on a stool, sandwich in hand, just eating it and kind of heckling Patton and Elias. Just, it's not the right wrench. Didn't they teach you how to read in that fancy elf college? You're not handing him the right wrench. That's not the right one either.
Did anyone teach you how to write in whatever?
I didn't write it. Take it up with the dead humans who made it.
It's got a 6 on it, Elias, not a 9. I understand that one's upside down, but just look at the wrench. Come on. We're on a bit of a time restraint here.
I don't think he knows which way is up on it.
Don't appreciate the sort of belittling of my talents here. Look, if we want to have a discussion about what kind of wrench to use, I'm sure you can exhaust all manner of technical know-how, but this isn't exactly my element.
And this is where This is where Jerry and John walk in.
Goes
It's
back
like
to sandwich.
It's like
Yeah.
Childish Gambino walking in. That one gif.
Yes.
Everything on fire. Like, oh.
So she's gonna hop down, finish up most of the sandwich, toss the rest into a trash can. Just was done with it. Oh, hey. Also, you brought a random other person into my shop, or he's following you. In which case, you're really bad at noticing when you're being tailed.
Hey, Patton, got any of those remote explosives?
That's a weird question to ask when you bring a random person into my shop.
Please, I got this under control.
I'm not worried about that at all. Why is there a random person in my shop?
Oh yeah, we made a new friend today.
Oh, that's good for you. Does your new friend eat remote explosives or something? Is he hungry? I've got a sandwich. Here. Or, why do you need a remote explosive for your new friend?
You know, that's a really good question.
Well, there's no real like I'm usually really good at like sugarcoating things, but he agreed to blow up Highway Star's car for us, so that's why we need him.
That's a terrible idea.
I agree. Here, listen. And Patton's gonna kind of like wiggle out of there. My beak's gonna get stuck in some parts of just oh, that snapped off. And I'm gonna kind of like wiggle out there. Listen, that's a terrible idea. Now, I've been down here for the past I don't know. We've been here for like what, 4 hours or something.
Yeah. So, her son, Adrian, is going to run over with that little bit of your beak, like one of the filters that just popped off, hand it back to you.
Thank you.
Go back to the menial tasks you sent him to.
All right, now listen, and I'll pick up that little thing that just snapped off. Now, if I've learned one thing about cars in my time here, it's that brake lines come off really easily. Now it's kind of like wiggle it like a worm. You'd be much better off simply slicing a few of these tubes underneath an explosive.
Well, I figured I still got that jar of explosives, so I'll throw that. It'll explode. The car will explode. That makes sense.
Well, that's not exactly remotely detonated as it is you just throw it and it explodes.
Well, the vial of explosive stuff, that probably won't break the car.
I think by that same logic, a rock is a ballistic missile.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna like look at this little hole on the side of the car. I'm like, would I know what gasoline is?
Yes, you would know what a gas can. You would know what
like
a
how
gas
this shit
tank
works
is.
with cars. Okay, so what if?
Maybe not how it works, but okay, how much does the average person know about gasoline? You put it in a car and it goes.
All right, so how about this? So I'm thinking with the brake lines, this guy seems to really like his car, so he might check that before the race just to make sure. So we should probably do something that he can't see on the outside. You said that that explosive stuff is a liquid, right?
That's true. I think I see where you're going with this.
Pry open the gas tank, siphon that into his gas tank, and maybe a little bit of explosion when he tries to go to the track. Big scene, maybe.
Alchemist fire might make it better. That might just make it higher up. Sandwich, not agreeing. Not a very good sandwich. Don't buy anything from that place. Oh, jeez.
It would make it better. Are you serious?
It could just make it higher octane.
Well, that's what science is for, right, Patton?
Something in the gas tank. Something in the gas tank.
Please don't suggest that they piss in the gas tank.
No, that would be silly. Here, I have an idea. All right. What was the son's name again?
Piss in the gas.
What if? Well, if it would make it
Adrian.
better, why don't we just put it in our car?
Here, Adrian, hand me a.
Because it could also blow it up, maybe.
Hand me my bag there.
We should probably.
Sure thing. Hands it to you.
All right, I got something that might work a little bit easier. I was kind of reaching there, fumble around a bit, bring out a small bag. It's a small kind of Ziploc looking thing, and it's just filled with white powder.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, here, John, go ahead and take some of this.
Dr. Patton's patent pending cocaine.
Here, John, go ahead and get a taste of this.
I don't think I want to.
It's sugar, just plain old sugar. You put that in a gas tank?
Why do you have a bag of sugar?
Is it any weirder?
Wait, no, hold up. Why do you have a bag of sugar? Why do you just have a random bag of sugar?
I mean, I'll let you. Well, I mean, some of the things that I make aren't exactly delicious. You know, sugar helps them go down a little bit easier. You know, a dyspeptic drought, not very good. You know, put a little bit of sugar in there, still not very good, but you won't throw up. Most of my potions
Oh,
are
that makes
pretty
sense.
much sugar. They're about 95% sugar.
And 5% alcohol.
Yeah, 95% sugar, 4% alcohol, 1%. Don't
Water.
worry about it.
Active shit.
Patton is the father of homeopathy.
But yeah, just take some of this, get it
Homeopathy.
into his gas tank, and if you'll pardon my French, but that'll really fuck it up.
Really fuck it up.
That's good.
How badly will this fuck it up?
So,
It won't be instant. It won't be immediate. But as it
according
goes
to-
on,
actually, I need to say no to this because that doesn't actually do anything.
it doesn't. I'm pretty sure sugar in a gas tank is like a real thing, right?
No, it isn't.
I'm almost certain that's a thing because my mom's friend's car got trashed because someone dumped a bunch of sugar in the gas tank.
Yeah, like an entire bag.
Dr. Patton produces an entire bag of sugar instead of like a little baggy thing.
But here's the thing, Pat, and I kind of want to really ruin this guy's car. I don't like it very much.
Sugar doesn't dissolve in automatic.
I mean, if it does take a lot of sugar, I can make a really dense.
I mean, you could just put in sand instead.
I mean, sand works. Sand works.
That's the real problem here, is that it's not cool enough.
I think flipping his car over with plastic explosives is pretty cool. I like my
Yeah,
plan.
no, that's what I mean. Just like, yeah, something like that maybe? Like, maybe you could do something off of that or something else, not just straight up fucking...
That's like putting a potato in the fucking exhaust pipe.
Okay, so my plan was have this rando plant like, plastic explosives underneath one of the rear tire well things, and then during the race, I throw my explosive at it, so it looks like I exploded it, so it doesn't look like there was a bomb plant down his car. Because I feel like that'd be real suspicious if it just exploded for no reason. But wait till it's an explosion near the car, and then it flips the car. Probably doesn't kill him, but it ruins the ride.
Okay, John. That's not that's yeah. Actually, that worked pretty well.
Just so you guys know, you can... Don't ask me how I know this, but it is trivially easy to make a remote-controlled explosive that can be activated by calling a radio signal.
That would be exactly what we're looking for.
Well, we do have a walkie-talkie here, and I can like do some radio stuff. Ooh, is it like feasible for Jerry to like set this off?
Yeah,
Just by himself.
it very much is.
Ooh.
It is not exactly difficult to... Like, you just need to call a radio frequency.
So yeah, you two can work together on that then. Fantastic. See, we're getting a whole group involved here.
Yeah, Jerry would need to be the one to trigger it, and then John does the fake throw.
Alright, so we go with my plan?
Yeah. So, you guys are going to, like, whip up a small, just a small explosive charge, basically.
Yeah, just enough to flip the car over. Hopefully ruin it.
Making a radio-triggered IED is pretty easy.
Thank you, Dan.
Relatively speaking. I'm explaining that it isn't that unreasonable for you guys to be able to do it with a bunch of shit you found in a garage. They do it in Syria all the time.
Haha, topical.
I'm pretty sure you guys can do that. So, that's just prep work for your thing. So you can make that. That's reasonable. You make a small, just satchel sort of charge, just like probably like something the size of something with that much power to flip the car would probably be something around the small briefcase size, like a lunchbox.
Well, I mean, if Patton can make a shaped charge, it'd be better.
Yeah, I can make it shaped like a banana, so you can put it under like the tire rim.
No, that's not what I mean.
Give me an Arcana check for that.
Can I get a banana check?
Like a banana.
Yeah, give me a banana check. Can you roll your banana for me?
I rolled a 28 in total. 28 on banana.
Oh shit, Donkey Kong's coming after your ass. You rolled too many
This
bananas.
is some literal Mario Kart shit.
This shit is bananas.
What version of Mario Kart do you play where they have IEDs?
It's the racist Mario edition. Racist Mario, recommended for you.
Oh god.
Let's end this episode, please.
Yeah.
For the love of God.
All right, so
Okay.
so we get the magical charge, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is not magical in any way, shape, or form, actually.
Okay, but it's smaller.
Just magical know-how to make.
Yeah, it's just shit. It's just a bunch of explosive shit. You can give that to your Dragonborn friend there, and he's gonna go off and do his thing.
All right, yeah. So take out my flask, take a sip, hand it to Direwolf.
He grabs it, takes a sip, winces a bit, like it's too strong, hands it back to you.
All right, hand him the charge. Go with God, Direwolf.
This guy drinks jet fuel. Yeah. And he walks out. Scrawny punk ass kid can't handle that liquor. Boy ain't right. So, you guys get to work on the car until eventually, Patton, time passes, and what do you got? What did you do? What did you actually do on the car?
So the car was it was one of those white trucks with the birthing hips because it has the 4 tires in the back.
Please stop referring to them like that. Please don't give any of the truck fetishists something to jack to for this episode. I don't want to get fan art of thick trucks.
All right, so Patton knows nothing about cars. I've been ripping things apart and putting things in and just kind of like electrical taping them. I've been like stapling things. See, Patton's proud of it. This is fun. He's been having fun with BattleBots here. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of wacky shit. So as you guys are getting ready to reveal that, it starts to get time to get going there, right? Mm-hmm. So you hear some engine revving and a shrill horn, and Dr. Roll is gonna hop down from her stool. Go, well, that's the horn to get you guys lined up. Hold on 1 second. You there, Elf. Here, 1 second.
Yeah.
She's going to walk over to her toolbox, pull out a drawer, reach in, pull out a small package, some wax paper, unwrap it. It's a sandwich. Hand it to you.
I'll take the sandwich, examine it. What does it look like? Does it look good, bad?
Oh, this is actually a pretty decent sandwich. You got some it's like a BLT but with other things in it. You know, like a real sandwich. Fuck you, anybody who eats BLTs.
Yeah, BLTs are stupid fucking sandwiches.
Yeah, you know, it's got all the fixings. Imagine like it's a BLT with like just a shit ton of ham? Question mark?
Yeah.
In there, and some sort of sauce. Not entirely sure what it is.
All right.
But
I guess
gonna hand that to you and go, we had fun today, but I feel a little bit bad, so at least if you die, it'll be on a full stomach, and also no hard feelings. Kind of.
Thank you for the sandwich. I'm sure it actually looks quite enjoyable. I'm sure Specky and I will enjoy it, and I'll rip the sandwich in half and give half of the chunk to Specky, who's up on my shoulder.
She had like a smile, and then she kind of holds it, turns back, or just turns around, goes over to her stool, grabs that pillow, puts face in the pillow. You just hear muffled screaming for like a solid 30 seconds. Puts the pillow back down.
She all right?
Turns, looks over to Patton.
I give her a big thumbs up.
What? No, that. Oh, there's some sort of nightmare monster that's been in my garage this whole time. Oh no, there are hard feelings.
Hey, don't bully
I entirely
Jerry.
regret giving you a sandwich from my sandwich drawer.
Specky is
That was my
absolutely
special sandwich
not
drawer. Those are the
a
good ones.
nightmare creature, as you have so rudely put it. Specky happens to be.
Are you people used to this?
Yeah, that's just Specky. It's fine.
I thought he
If
had
you
a
would let
weird.
me
I thought
finish.
he had a weird cat statue thing, just on his shoulder. It didn't move like this whole time. I just thought he was weird.
More of a fungal nanobiological construct.
Okay. Please get out of my garage. And don't die. But mostly get out of my garage part.
You should see that thing count push-ups for people. It's crazy.
Specky, thank the nice lady for the sandwich.
It's going to hop off of your shoulder, walk up to her. She's going to recoil back of it. It is going to extend part of its back into like a rock, and you see it form like a little hand.
Well, don't be rude. Shake his hand.
Like, murr, murr. She reaches out, shakes it. Specky pulls it back, looks up.
See, I taught Specky to shake. It's very impressive.
Walks back.
I really don't like the thing can talk.
It has
It's
paws
not like
already.
It's very comfortable to shake a rock paw. A hand is much more convincing.
She's gonna go back over to the pillow.
And then we leave the garage to the sounds of muffled screaming.
Yes. And in the next episode, the big race.
Ooh, we're gonna go
Wacky
real
races.
fast, drive real good.
Maybe.
There were so many audio and recording problems, so in advance, if anything is fucked up, it's probably because somebody's Adobe Audition crashed, somebody's Audacity crashed, somebody's anything crashed,
Somebody's car alarm went off.
Twice.
There were police.
Twice a car alarm went off. We have been recording for like 4 hours, and we've gotten maybe an hour worth of usable stuff. I want to die.
Speaking of dying, let's do our final
We all want
plugs.
to die.
Alright, you can find me, Tad, on the main podcast that I do, Let Me Tell You About. It's on the same YouTube channel. You can find it on iTunes, Google Play, just like Revival. You can find us on Twitter at Let Me Tell You PD. You can find us. You can send us a message at Let Me Tell You About at gmail.com. That is Let Me Tell You About with 3 T's, because otherwise it wouldn't fit.
You can find me on the Discord. Come hang out with me.
You can find me on Twitter at revivalmat_. DMs are open if you want to submit the fan mail there as well. And
Please refrain from sliding into them, though. There have been a lot of accidents lately.
yeah, you don't want to slide in head first. You can really hurt yourself.
Gross. I don't like this. You can find me on Twitter at PulpFan69. Don't follow. There's no reason. It's all in Japanese. You won't get any of it. But if you're a giant weeb, feel free. I'm also on the Discord, and do Let Me Tell You About episodes every once in a while. So, check that shit out.
You can find me on the Discord. You can also send me questions through the Twitter or the email, and Tad will send them on down to me. You can also find us on patreon.com/LMTYA if you'd like to donate to keep shows like Revival, Let Me Tell You About Noise Boys on the air. We'll keep making them anyway, but this will let us not have garbage quality mics, and who knows, maybe eventually get to be doing other things with it. Also, any positive reviews that you could leave on the iTunes page would be greatly appreciated, or any download site that has reviews enabled. Please leave some reviews. If you leave a negative one, I will hunt you down. I'll find you.
And give you a hug.
I know where you live already.
Thank you for listening.
I'll find you.